Good morning. How do we deal with people that disagree with us? I'll talk about that in just a second. I know that in this day and age, there are a lot of things and a lot of places that we can disagree with our fellow man. Sometimes we get into debates on Facebook. Sometimes we get into debates on other bulletin boards or in person or even in church sometimes. Sometimes just in conversations with our family, we disagree on issues, whether they be political or moral. Well, how do we deal with people who disagree with us? Ravi Zacharias once said, "I don't want to ever win an argument, but lose the person." So how do we deal with those who disagree with us? We do it in love. We try to share the truth, but at the same time, we have to show respect. I talk to all kinds of people. I talk to people who are Christians. I talk to people who are homosexual. I talk to people who are in support of the left, very much so. I talk to people who are pagan. I talk to people who are not Christians, and so they don't have the same worldview that I do. But all of these different folks that I talk to, my goal is always to show love and respect and try to gain a sense of understanding as to why they think the way they think and to try to show them the kindness of Jesus. I think and I hope and I pray that every person that I talk to that is thinking differently or has a different perspective than me knows that I show them respect and love. I think I've accomplished that. I'm always trying to make sure that they understand that I don't hate them and I don't want harm to come to them just because we may not see eye to eye on a particular issue, whatever it might be. I think that the pattern for dealing with people who might not have a Christian perspective is to look at how Jesus did it. He did it with kindness. He did it with grace and understanding. And that's what I try to do. It's really hard to be a human being sometimes. It's really, really hard to not lose your cool. And I've seen Christians just lose their cool about stuff, whether the issue is abortion or gay marriage or whatever it is. I've seen Christians just lose their cool about it. And that really doesn't help the situation. What we want is dialogue, and we want it to be positive. Now, we don't compromise our standards. I base my entire life on what the Bible tells me, on the scriptures, on what God says. But I must always do it with gentleness and with kindness and with reasonable arguments or debates that show respect for my fellow man. Because after all, every person was created in the image of God, and they are worthy of that respect. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and be kind to each other.